That's my thing. The weirdness of the dynamic was that this predator is being led around by potential prey. That's like a kid getting lost at a carnival, and turkey leg just hopping off the fucking roaster and be like, hey, follow me! And the kid being like, let's go! Let's go, turkey leg!
What's up, everybody? This is the Ill Advised Podcast. Don't forget to like, follow, and share our social platforms. We're out there. Come and find us. Come and hear us. I am one of your hosts, Chris.
I am the Gabe.
I am the third host. My name's Jared. We also have a little special introduction to make. We have producer Anthony on the turntables over there. He's going to be fact-checking us. He's going to be adding some commentary, and he's gonna keep us in line, folks.
Why, hello, everybody.
Hey, shut up.
Hey,
My bad.
don't sit there and interrupt Anthony. He had a great moment. Anthony, you can keep doing it. Go ahead. We like you more.
I just want to say hello, everybody. Good to be on this podcast. I'm excited.
He's actually got a mic today, folks. We're super stoked. Super stoked to have you, Anthony.
I'm happy to be here.
Producer A.
Hey.
So Anthony, what are you going to do for us?
I'm here with me being the whole producer here. I'm here to give you a little bit of questions.
Yeah.
Make your minds wander a little bit. Maybe even do a little bit of fact checking based on what you're saying, if you need be. If you'd like.
Make me feel stupid.
Just produce for us. We need you to produce.
Well, on that note, being the producer here, I happened to have a question for you guys.
Let's dive into it,
you
man.
can get into here. So the first question is dumpster diving considered a hobby?
Dumpster diving is a hobby.
That's the most f***ed up thing I've ever heard in my life. Is dumpster diving considered a hobby?
I think it's a hobby, but I also think people say it's a hobby, but because it's an addiction.
An addiction?
I think it's an addiction.
A dumpster addiction.
No, go ahead, Gabe. You were going to say something.
I look at it in two different ways. I'll tell you in a minute, but
No, go ahead. Tell us now.
you want me to give you you want me to give you my head on it?
Yeah.
All right. Dumpster diving, the way I see it, is this can go either way.
Oh, God.
This can go good, and it can go bad. It depends on your living situation and what have you. First of all, the good, bad. Well, there is no good way or bad way about
Just start
this.
with one of them. I mean,
Okay. The bad way is just some people. And I've seen this people doing this before. They'll go to dumpsters, and like there's a dumpster behind our work where there's a flower shop, and they'll go outside and they'll throw flowers like out in the dumpster.
Stop. Hold on.
What?
I cannot help but think this is the biggest build-up to he went dumpster diving yesterday. I feel like you went dumpster diving yesterday.
I mean, like I have like once or twice, but not professionally.
professional.
But there are people that like I was talking about that flower shop, man.
Yeah.
There's like people, and I see this one car going all the time to that one dumpster because there's always flowers in it. So I'm assuming this person's getting flowers for their loved one or for a lover.
From the dumpster?
Yeah, from the dumpster, because they throw away good flowers if they go past.
Out of the trash.
They do it, and they're good-looking flowers.
Gabe's like, I know.
I've seen them.
I got me some.
I've seen them. But
Okay.
I mean, like I said, I've seen it, and other people do it, because they want to find stuff in the trash can. Be like, oh, look, someone else's trash is another man's treasure. That's the way I see it. But the other way I also see it is, and it's also kind of sad too, because I've seen this a couple times, is people digging for food because they don't have a place to sleep.
No, don't sober the hell out of this yet. No. Don't sober
No.
this.
I'm just saying that's the way I look at it. I
Gabe,
can look
we're
at
here
it.
to judge those people.
Well, I'm not. I look at them like there's a lady. Like I was at the Shell gas station on Maplewood, and there's a lady. You could very obviously tell that she was not good, but. I'm not like
Hell of
well
an
off.
assessment.
You don't have a home. You're bad. You're bad.
Well, no, I didn't mean that. But I was pumping gas, and right next to the gas pump, there's a trash can, and in that trash can, and I saw this, there was an empty box of donuts because there's a donut shop across the street. And so I saw this lady walk out of the Shell station, and as I was getting in my car, I see her like in my mirror. She's going into that trash can. She pulls that donut out really quick, and she like walks off, like looking around. And I'm thinking to myself, like, holy shit, this poor woman, she needs to eat, and she's dumpster diving so she can eat. So again, you can put it in an unfortunate way, like that unfortunate woman, or you could pick up a hobby, and you want other people's shit to be your treasure.
So you went inside and bought her something to eat and gave it
Right.
to her.
No,
Because if you didn't after that,
No, I
you
would-
might as well be a piece of shit.
Okay.
I
okay.
felt like a piece of shit because I didn't have money.
So you're just a soulless douchebag, is what you're saying.
No.
You had money for gas.
Hey,
Yeah, I had money. It's a company gas card.
welcome to the club.
Hell yeah.
So, okay. Now I get your point where, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Some people see a dumpster, other people see like the treasure box from Zelda where you open it up and it's like da na na na.
Yes, and there's like gold raisin shit coming
Or
out of it.
I
Barney's
get that.
magical bag.
Or like Barney's bag. I get that. Like I can totally see that, but if you're getting your old lady flowers from
No
a
shit.
dumpster, like it's not the flowers, it's not the fact that you buy or that you get her flowers. Like she
doesn't
doesn't
have to
want
know.
flowers. It's the thought that counts. So if you're getting them out of a fucking trash can, what kind of thought is that? Where's the thought you're putting into it?
Yeah,
Shit, I just saw that old man throw some flowers away. That made me think of my wife. What the fuck?
That's almost like on a 3-tier level of bad, worse, and you're an asshole. That's like taking it from your neighbor's yard. It's bad. Taking it, like stealing it from like, I don't know, like a funeral. Even worse.
That's jacked
That's
up.
jacked up.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. But tied for third is taking it from the dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you even explain why it smells like ramen noodles and Taste of China?
Yeah.
If I smelled ramen noodles, I'd probably dig for it. I like ramen noodles. Ramen, not ramen. That's another topic. Ramen noodles.
Is it ramen or ramen?
It's ramen. I don't care what none of y'all listening say. It's ramen
It's
noodles.
ramen.
It's ramen. Another time.
So Raymond's gonna come here. That's my noodles.
I made them, man. Give them.
So I don't know. Like I feel like there's a small part in everybody's mind, heart, and soul that would make them want to walk next to a dumpster and just peek, and see, and just take a look.
Yeah.
But I think it takes a whole different level of person to actually reach in there and take something out.
Oh yeah.
Because the perception of that, everybody looking, how are you going to like, what are you going to do? I mean, like I'm reaching in there. You're not, like, oh, I dropped my iPhone in there.
Right.
Let me reach in there and grab out, and I don't know, fill in the blank.
I would honestly be like embarrassed if someone saw me and I was purposely looking for something that I wanted.
So, back to the question: is it a hobby? That's a hard question to answer, honestly.
It is.
You're like, hey, what are y'all doing this morning? Oh, we were going to go eat some breakfast. We were going to go and pay a few bills, and then we were going to go down 8th Street and dig.
Yeah.
Do some digging. Do some morning digging.
Dude, there's this badass alley off of Trinidad. You gotta hit.
they got
Lids are always open.
3-day-old donuts in them every day. Guy threw a pastrami sandwich away. It was still half good. So, okay, if you're taking trash and you're fixing it up and you're turning it into treasure and you're making some money off of it, I can see why you would want to call it a hobby. But if you're doing it for sustenance, like if you're doing it to live, if you're doing it to survive, no, not a hobby. That's sad.
But I'm a stingy
depressingness.
mofo. Like if I looked out my window and I threw some trash away and I saw you dumpster diving, I'm still gonna lay claim to that. I don't give a fuck if I put it in the no, that's my trash.
Why?
Because it's my trash.
But you already threw it away. I mean, it's true because your trash is still on your property.
Well, no, technically, if it was in the easement, it would be not my property.
It's just greedy, honestly.
Yeah, I know,
God, you're a
but
dick.
but I still feel like it's mine. Like 5 minutes ago, that was in my kitchen.
Don't touch that empty Little Caesars box. There's nothing in it.
Just crust that the dogs didn't eat.
I don't want you to take that because I want it to go to some place where no one can use it.
I would purposely get the whole family out and just watch, just stare at you. I would watch. I'd be like, look at him. Look at him. And I'd have the whole family from the smallest to all the way to me, and we'd be sitting there looking.
Kids, point and judge at that man.
Yeah, let's point and laugh.
With your camera phone.
I'd put that shit on YouTube so fast.
Oh, you're that Walmart Becky.
Oh, Walmart Becky?
The Walmart Becky girl that like calls police on black people for being black, I guess.
I don't know who the Walmart Becky is.
It's a lady.
Well, I don't know who Becky is.
Anyway. Okay, so let's say okay, scenario time. You're walking and you see a dumpster. And something just clicks in you, and you just gotta look inside. You gotta look inside. And you see a nice, shiny briefcase sitting on top of all the trash, placed there, obviously, on purpose. What's your move?
Fucking take it.
Gabe, you didn't even like pretend to.
Gabe automatically goes to theft.
It's in the trash can.
That's true. That's true. I can't call it theft because it is in the trash can. That's true.
That's true.
In the city, there's a sign there that says, "Do not dive. Do not."
There's no camera.
Did I tell you there was a sign there? Because I don't remember telling you there was a sign anywhere saying.
When was the last time you saw, other than like at a restaurant?
But that's not going to happen. People don't dumpster dive for shiny new briefcases. They dumpster dive for pieces of paneled wood.
He said what?
Lamp
You're
shades.
not dumpster diving.
He's like,
You're
just happen
walking
to
by.
Look. You just happen to look. You're gonna reach in the grab like,
And
No, I'm
something.
not. Because the triads are going to pull around the corner in their car, and they're going to look for their briefcase. And when they
Exactly.
don't see it, they're going to come and shoot you.
Exactly.
just like No Country for Old Men, you better be a fast running motherfucker.
I never saw that movie.
Oh,
dude,
great
it's
flick.
good.
Great flick.
What?
Yes, I never seen it.
And you're Mexican?
Yeah. What does that have to do with it?
Okay.
What does that have to do with it?
It's all right, folks. Gabe's half Mexican too, so he can say those things.
Hashtag sanctuary cities.
The Sanctuary City? What?
So I'd say just to sum it up, Gabe would obviously result to theft. But as long as it's not a moral, like trying to survive kind of thing, it would be all right to have dumpster diving as a hobby.
I'm going to point, stare, and judge.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, if you're doing it to survive, cool,
I don't even like going to
but-
Ross. I don't even like buying secondhand anything.
Yeah.
What if there was brand new shoes, like they had like a little scuff that they just like threw away? You're not gonna
My
take those-
friend, the moment they were thrown away, they were no longer brand new.
They're still in the box. They're still looking pretty. They're never worn. They're just in the trash. You're not gonna take you a brand new pair of shoes, dog?
No, because the fact is, it's probably not going to fit my size 14.
That's true.
You know, it's funny. Actually, on that note, I was cleaning out my apartment the other day because I had to move, and I was throwing away some old work boots. And I swear to God, I had like an old bowling ball. Don't ask me why I had it. I had a bowling ball, a pair of shoes, and a whole bunch of other stuff with me. I was taken to the dumpster. No joke. Had this Mexican guy who was like working on like the guard, like he was doing the bushes and stuff. He stopped like, "Hey." He's like, "Orle, senor." I was like, "Oh yes, yeah, I can have you." Like, "The shoes? You don't want the shoes?" I said, "No." And he's like, "What size are they?" And I was
My
like,
man.
"Oh, size 12." And he's like, "Are you gonna really throw those away?" Because he, obviously learned real quick. I didn't know Spanish. I'm gonna put that out there right now. And I straight up was like, "Yeah, here's some shoes. Go ahead." He's like, "Oh, and the bowling ball?" I was like, "You really want the bowling ball too?" So I had the bowling ball, and I had like some boxes in my hand. He's like, "Mina, let me." I was like, "No, these are just empty."
and it may not even be like ethnic specific. There are people out there that will like literally look at you twice and
Yeah.
upside down for throwing stuff away.
No, we
Yeah.
They're called hoarders.
At work, we just stack pallets up, hundreds of pallets, and people will come and offer us money for these pallets. And I mean, it's our trash, like whatever, but someone is going to take those pallets and do something.
We got a Mexican that comes and picks up our pallets at work.
I feel like we're talking about Mexicans a lot.
They seem to be very active.
I don't know,
They
they-
seem to
Guys,
be-
I'm the only white dude here. I'm extremely uncomfortable.
They could be from Venezuela, Honduras, or Guatemala.
They could be.
They could be.
Well, from the way it sounds, those Mexicans are very active, which could kind of get me to this next question here, which involves activity. If you guys are willing to
Activia.
to hear.
What kind of
So,
activities?
so the question is, if you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would it be, and would you get a gold medal in it?
Any activity.
Gabe's already like, I got this. I won a medal. I qualified last month.
Gabe's like, my sport involves cats and pencils.
It's got a previous episode if anyone wants to know about that one.
All right, I'm gonna have to think here for a second. So somebody else is gonna have to go. on
Gabe,
this.
go for it, man. You got one loaded.
There we go. I think that's great. I think the perfect sport that would be an Olympic sport would be the same fucking sport that we all used to play, disc golf. It's a professional. It's a league. Why not take it to the Olympics? Come on, Olympics. What's your problem? If you can skate on ice, you can throw a disc to a basket as a sport.
Well, I think there's some less than interesting sports that make it to the Olympics.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, there's some out there that I don't
Yes.
even like. What are they doing? So
I say disc golf.
what do you think? Are you boss at that or something?
I'm not boss, but I'm pretty fucking. I would actually watch if.
So the question that Mr. Producer asked us, would you qualify? What would you get? So your answer is you. I'd be in the stands.
I I mean, I'm sure if I practice, practice makes perfect.
Well, yeah.
I think I could do good.
Yeah, 40 years of practice will get you there.
Yeah, I mean,
do
if you eat, breathe, and drink disc golf, dude, you're not a disc golf boss. Don't
I
sit there
just
and try
love
to.
disc golf. What would you do?
Honestly, something I'm really good at. I'm gonna say I'd have to say either talking shit or masturbation.
Wait, would you really get the gold medal for masturbation?
Platinum for sure.
Well, he'd certainly have one hand available to hold it.
No, yeah, I'm gonna say talking shit.
Just shit talk.
I'm kind of with Gabe. I just really enjoy talking shit. I'd probably get a bronze. But you know what? Fuck it.
I'd probably
the other
get-
two would be a couple of fucking dickheads anyway, so.
No pun intended. What would the qualification process be for that? I mean, think about it. It's like your semifinals.
You
It's
just
like,
sit in a room with a judge.
how would you compete with somebody?
You just sit in a room with a judge and talk shit until you make them cry.
Don't they call those rap battles? Didn't Eminem do one of those?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but you have to rhyme. I'm not so good with rhyming.
so wait a minute, hold on. So you effectively, to qualify, you would piss people off to the point to where they would almost physically attack you, or invoke harm, or hunt you down, or road rage you on the way to work the next day,
Yes,
just to get up to the Olympics to represent the U.S.
correct.
Oh, dude, that's pretty freaking awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
What would you do?
Oh man, if I get to the Olympics by talking shit, and there's like people from other countries I can talk shit to, that's my fucking dream, bro.
Like, how would our words even like intersect? Like,
Who
try to talk shit to a
cares?
Russian.
The Department
He's
of
not going to
Defense.
understand anyway.
Department of Defense, you'd be like, we're going to war today because of Jared. We're going to war with who? Switzerland. We don't even know how or why.
I called him a ginger fuck. I don't know.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome. Russia'd be like, dude, you come play for us. Gabe, do it.
Hey, you come play sport for Russia. You will be greatly rewarded.
I kind of want to go to Russia now. I don't know why.
It'd be awesome. I mean, you could. I mean, even speaking in Russian would sound like you're already.
Did I sell that shit or what?
You did.
Was that
You
pretty good?
did. I thought you were Russian for
Was
a
that
second.
gangster?
I thought you were Russian around.
Yeah. It was pretty gangster. Yeah, we got past it pretty fast.
So, now that Chris has skirted the question long enough.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not really good at anything.
Yeah, we know.
Go on.
That's a hobby. I mean, like I don't have a hobby. I
You
got
make some badass salsa. You can make like salsa.
Well,
yes.
but you know what though? I do something. There is something I do better. There is something I really do better.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is. I mean, like we're talking class act. I mean, really good.
Yeah.
And it's
That is psychoanalyzing even the stupidest of situations and people.
I overanalyze a lot, but I would say I engage in gossip more.
You do.
I'm a big.
You are.
Like I want to know about people's shit. I'm just like, I'm that one guy. I mean, a husband and wife can be fighting, and they're going to hear the can of beans, the green beans fall in the cabinet, and I roll out of the cabinet. Like, somehow or another, I was in there listening. I'm that one dude. I'm that guy who will go and crack the window in my son's bedroom to hear the neighbors fight.
You're a can
Oh,
of
yeah.
green beans?
I was going to say, you mentioned green beans. I was like, what about them?
No, like, if
Like a snack?
I walked this back now, it's not going to make any sense, but I was
It
hiding
didn't make any
I was,
sense
I was
the first
hiding-
time around.
It would have been me hiding in the cabinet, knocking the green beans out, and I would have popped out.
So
you know,
you're just...
it probably would have been a tight
You're very
fit.
nosy.
Well, yeah, I'm nosy. I mean,
Being
it's a-
nosy
that's a-
is your hobby.
That's a side. It's a side effect. But if it was an Olympic sport, I mean, I wouldn't have a lot of fans because I would know everybody's shit.
Like, how would
I
you?
really wouldn't have a big cheering section.
So you're going to be like that dude from Disturbia where you sit there and like you watch people with like binoculars.
But I do that.
You're rear window type.
Yeah, I can say that. Yeah, I like because here's the thing. I'm very I'm very reclusive. Like, I don't want people knowing what's going on in my life because I'm way too busy finding out what the fuck's going on in yours. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. And I'm not talking about the two of y'all specific, even though I already know. But no, I'm just joking.
I just picture you like in a dark room looking out of the blinds with like a blanket over your head. Just like staring into nothing. A spider crawls across your face.
Kind of, but imagine this. Like, let's say you and your girl, and just generalizing, you and your girl have a bad argument, and she storms out, and you're in your bedroom, and you take a look to your left, and all of a sudden I'm there. You didn't know, but I was there.
You're like that fly on
and
the
I
wall.
just shake my head, and I'm like, how does that feel? What are you gonna do?
I'm taking
now?
your side on this one, bud.
What are you gonna do now? I would be that guy. I'm right there when the shit hits the roof. I'm right there to create the idea and the perception that I'm advocating for that person.
Man, you know what?
You've actually done that before.
Yeah, it's when the shit hits the fan. You always come so close. But you said roof. I don't know why you said roof instead of fan.
What did I say? When
You said when the shit hits the roof.
I could see it being roof.
That's how bad it is, dude. It said fuck the fan.
Okay.
It went 16 inches more and hit the roof.
Wow.
That's some tall shit.
That is the tallest shit I've ever seen.
I'd probably get a silver.
Silver?
I'm sure there's somebody out there better.
Silver, silver and nosiness. Oh yeah, Perez Hilton would get gold every time.
Who?
Perez Hilton.
Yes. I'm just trying to imagine how you would even like be able to judge this. Like I don't even know what you would know everyone's secret. Like, would you have to like go up to the judge and like tell him something? He's like, oh man, this guy, no, he won.
This is
Like,
probably
how would you-
I probably shouldn't be saying this, but it's like at that moment in time, that person confides, and sometimes like I think I have an innate ability to make you feel like you're the only one that matters right then and there. Now, how does that feel? Because y'all both confided into me before.
I'm just trying to imagine like a fight with Jared and his wife. Or you're like sitting there like, buddy, it's okay. Like I got you. You tell me what's going on, and then you disappear and go to the other room to
I'm
her.
gonna go take a piss and I go to
no.
Crystal.
Yeah, he goes to
Yeah.
Crystal.
Yeah, like
I'm right there with you, Crystal.
me and Crystal got into a screaming fight the other night, and like right afterwards, Chris texted me. He was like, "You all right?" I'm like, "How did he know?"
Did he really?
No.
No. But I wanted to
Trying
send
to
it.
keep up.
I was gonna hit send, but I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
It's too soon.
All right.
No.
I would do the silver.
Yeah, I'd say yeah. You're definitely nosy. For sure. But I mean,
No, there's a difference between nosy. Well, fuck. Yeah, I guess nosy.
but honestly, like talking shit, being nosy, and disc golf are all way more of sports than half the sports in the Olympics anyway. Like archery,
Archery's in the Olympics?
yeah. Karate, I guess karate's a
Karate
sport.
would be good.
Karate's good.
I'm still trying to figure out, like, when the whistle blows or the time clock starts, how would I even compete in nosiness? It'd be like,
You just walk into the crowd and be like, hey! Like, where do you live? Huh? How much is in your bank account? Tell me about you. I want to know.
no,
You got like a fucking timer. How much of the crowd can you hit in 30 minutes?
Like this is the most abrasive motherfucker I've ever met.
He'd be like, Sasha, you don't even know what she just said about you. But if you let me know what you think, we can start mending the fences and bridging the gaps.
And then I'd come in behind him like, I knew your mother, she was a whore.
And Gabe's like, I got a birdie. Oh, did anybody see it? I swear
Oh shit, I threw to the wrong hole.
All right, what's next, Mr. Producer?
All right, so so I've done a little bit of research over here while you guys were chatting up a little bit. I was thinking that maybe we could talk about a movie.
Okay.
So I did a little research, looked up the top 10 movies that comes to mind. There's two in particular that pop up that I think you guys would enjoy talking about. The first one, and I already know this is going to get a large reaction out of you guys, but the first one, for some reason, number one is The Godfather.
Belargery?
Oh wow.
Oh, Jared, I mean, Gabe's never seen it.
Oh, you guys ever
Godfather?
seen The Godfather?
Godfather?
I just barely saw Goodfellas on DVD. I bought it for $5 like
It's a good movie.
Well,
I
the,
love the
good movie.
Goodfellas.
the second movie was going to be Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, okay.
Well, I gotta do something that we've all seen.
You haven't seen Pulp Fiction?
No, but he hasn't seen The Godfather.
Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
Very little, I remember. I was like,
He's like, it's got a guy.
It's got a guy.
Keep going down the list. Keep going down the list.
I got John Travolta. And
Well, I mean, what comes after that is Star Wars.
I think I stopped watching after when it started releasing backwards, the numbers fill in the gaps. I just got glazed over. I stopped watching.
When you said backwards, I just glazed over. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
Well, you know, and the
the prequel.
and well, yeah, because it became prequel.
Well,
and
it was 4, 5, and 6 is how it started.
right, and then they did 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they did the 0.5s and the minus the 2s, and then it just I started getting
Here
nosebleeds.
comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody's on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Anyway,
there's dripping blood all
let's
over the floor.
okay. Let's do a movie we've all seen and are familiar with. You all seen Tombstone?
No.
Nope.
Is it a good movie?
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah, I've seen Blood in,
Blood
Out.
in, Blood out.
I'm just
Okay.
blown away that The Godfather's like the top of all these lists.
Because
The
it's an
Lion
awesome
King.
movie.
I've
Goes
never,
with The Lion King.
I've never
like The
seen.
Lion
I
King.
like Lion King.
Oh, The
The
Lion
Lion
King would be
King.
good.
So you want to do the movie review on Lion King?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
We're done with that.
You kind of want to re-roll? Like,
Okay.
start from the.
Are you ready? Have you seen Hamlet? You've seen the fucking Lion King.
Really?
I've never seen Hamlet either.
I never. Is it the basis of it?
Yeah.
No.
The evil uncle kills the father, and the son comes back to redeem.
The one with Jonathan Taylor Thomas is the cub.
That's the Lion King.
Yeah.
That's it.
You remember back in the day, Jonathan Taylor Thomas was all over every teen magazine.
I haven't heard that name in so long. I forgot about that name.
JTT. You never even used his full name. It was JTT.
Yeah, that's actually you're right.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I didn't have the magazines like he did under the bed.
Let's start over.
Yeah,
This
we
time
start
you're
over.
going to suggest the Lion King.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was doing a little research here, came across a list of top 10 movies, and apparently one of the ones on here is The Lion King.
The Lion King.
I figured we would.
And they're remaking it too. I cannot wait to see it. It's so good.
That was the scariest shit I've ever seen in my
I
life.
thought I was about to get robbed.
Oh.
Okay. The Lion King. I have not seen The Lion King in a long, long time, so that should make this review much more fun.
Well, shit. I watched it last Tuesday.
Did you really?
I believe you.
No, probably 3 weeks ago, but we watched it pretty recently.
I haven't watched it since the 90s.
It's a good movie.
Last time I watched it was a rainy day in PE at Fowler Elementary, and Coach Darter wheeled in the fucking TV
That
and
is strapped
turned
to
the
the
Lion King on.
and the box TV strapped to like the roller.
Yeah,
cart.
but we only had 30 minutes, so we only got to watch half an hour of it, and it wasn't even the first half or the last half. It was just
The beginning
the
part?
middle. It was just the middle.
He fast forwards it. He's like, don't want to stop.
Let's get to the best part.
Boom. Dad's about to die.
I just want to see Timon and Pumbaa.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that really make people think. There was way too many people at the reception party of. Because remember in the beginning of the movie, all the animals were like, "Hey, bro, don't forget, man, party at Pride Mountain."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
Pride Rock.
Pride Rock, yeah. And everybody, I mean, every single animal that came, I guess it's like the equivalent of like the town. Everybody went up to Pride Rock to go see the new baby, who ultimately would end up eating one of them at some point in time. That's just so not happening. It's like we're gonna go and we're gonna go take a look at the guy who is probably gonna hunt us down and eat us. Who? No. Why?
Because lions are predators which bring balance throughout the
That's a
Pride
tough.
Month.
That's a tough sell. Like I mean, it's like tougher than like waking up to go to church on a Sunday.
Well, if there weren't lions, the entire savannah would be filled with gazelles and other
Happiness.
stupid animals.
And happiness.
Lions have teeth and manes, and they eat people. That's badass.
They
Well,
destroy families and break friendships up.
They're
Well,
just dicks by the sounds of it.
comes along with it. They're the kings of the animal kingdom.
They're like, "Hi, everybody. This is my son. He's gonna rule over every one of you, and if you're lucky, he won't destroy your family and break the dynamic in your household up
Like lions,
by
lions,
thrashing apart your son."
lions don't talk because it's just known that they're better than you.
That's why they roar.
So there was like the whole monarchy thing. So like there's like the king and
Yeah.
queen. Everybody else is subservient. It's like you're shit, and he's more than likely gonna eat you, and that's the OG boss.
Yeah.
You pay the rent, you won't get eaten.
Fun fact in Lion King. A couple of fun facts, actually.
Yeah.
One, it was actually based on the Shakespearean play Hamlet. Two, the father, Mustafa? Mufasa and his wife, the queen, I can't remember her name, but they were actually
Sarabi or Harabi.
something like that. They were voiced by James Earl Jones and another actress that actually played the king and queen in Coming to America. It was the same two people.
Really?
Fun, huh?
Fun. I didn't know that.
Gabe doesn't know who you're talking about, though.
No. Coming to America? Ever seen Coming to America?
I think that guy's name sounds familiar.
He's
Hop on
got
one leg.
Sandlot.
Who?
He's got Sandlot. The blind guy.
James Earl Jones.
Oh, the black
James
guy.
Earl Jones.
Darth Vader.
Yes.
Vader.
That black guy's Darth Vader?
The voice of Darth Vader.
What?
I didn't know that. I don't watch Star Wars.
I don't. Well, I know. No, I take that back. I do. But so check this out. Lion King is the one Disney show that I can still almost, not all 100%, sing the songs by heart, by memory.
Dude, I loved that movie. I used to love that movie.
You just didn't know who the voice was.
No, I didn't know the voice. No, I really like whenever that monkey, what's his name? Rafiki?
Rafiki.
Yes. I can't believe I remembered that shit. He's over there, he's like fighting those hyenas, and he's like doing those karate moves, and he has this little staff, and he's like hitting them and stuff. I think that's really...
I know y'all don't pay attention to Star Wars, but Rafiki was like the fucking Yoda of Lion King.
He Yoda'd the shit out of
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
hyenas
that's
at
true.
the end.
Or like the Mr. Miyagi. Or like the
I was
Master
gonna say-
Splinter.
Sweet.
Like the
It's
old
always the guy you
wise-
don't suspect to be
Yeah.
able to kick your ass.
Yeah.
Still kicks your ass.
Hell
And
yeah.
does it like with...
But he was also
Prejudice.
he was also kind of a voodoo witch doctor because he was doing some
Yeah.
like breaking open the dry cantaloupes that had some berry juice in it. Remember that? He's like, he's climbing up in the tree. He goes, he's like, ha ha ha. Nobody else remember that?
Rafiki's like that crazy old man you want to like hang out with and just like the old guy that would buy you beer.
Almost kind of like
That's Rafiki.
Bernie Sanders, but knows martial arts.
Yeah.
Like that hippie guy. Like the like the medicine man. You know, of like Western tribes and shit.
We call that a pharmacist.
That one.
Western tribe.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That sounds
I
like
was trying to
some
sound
new age
intelligible.
fucking...
So anyway, if you really think about it though, that movie, as innocent as it seems, really put a lot of kids through a lot of emotion. I mean, they're excited, you know, but all of a sudden, like especially kids with dad complexes, you know, dad dies in front of your face, and then you're left with the guilt that you did it. I mean, that uncle was a mean son of a bitch. He was kind of a dick uncle. He was definitely not the uncle that bought you stuff on, on your
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
No Christmas gifts. He was the uncle that literally like you grew up wishing your uncle was like your friend's uncle. It's like, oh, it's Uncle Bob.
Hell yeah.
You know, no, my uncle convinced me that I killed my dad. That sucks.
Yeah.
And now I get to see it in like the best HD detail. I'm not ready to cry all over again.
It was very, very sad. You know,
Scar?
Scar.
Scar was his name. He was an evil fucking prick.
You know what he was the equivalent of? Remember in Home Alone, the really mean uncle, the ball-headed,
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
except even worse.
Oh yeah, Uncle Dickhead.
Hell yeah.
You know, there was a hush, Gabe. There was there was a scene where Simba, grown-up Simba, falls on the ground, and it like the whole bunch of leaves fly up in the air, and if you pause it at the right moment, it spells the word out sex.
Incorrect.
Oh,
It spells out SFX,
for
which was a signature for Disney's effects group.
don't embarrass me on the podcast.
Everybody tries to think Disney's so perverted.
Well, isn't there a few other like the Little Mermaid?
Yeah,
There
there's like
are.
a cock in the Little Mermaid or something like that.
There's a rumor that there were dicks on the cover, but it's not a dick. It's a sandcastle
Yeah.
with a suspicious mushroom tip.
Yeah.
But it's a sandcastle. I can't. I have a little girl, and I can't picture Disney promoting sex like that. It's too much for my fucked up, stupid brain to comprehend. Like, I will go dig up Walt Disney's frozen corpse and throw it into a volcano.
So they're gonna make a live-action movie now.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's live, but
Well, no, it's just HD. It's still animated,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
not
been
gonna
like
be real
really
lines.
4K HD, nice graphics.
They tried that. They got 8.
Yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be. I'm not ready for the feels all over again.
So yeah, so Simba goes where he shouldn't go, and Mufasa has to come save him, and Scar kills him. And we're doing a movie review, right?
so okay. So when Simba like basically gets kicked out by evil Uncle Dickhead, and you know he's like, so where do I go? You know, like he just like packs up and leaves, and it's like the equivalent of like going out in the middle of Las Vegas Strip, unsupervised, without any food, and left for dead, and Timon and Pumbaa pick him up. So this is like the comic relief. Like this is kind of like, did I say it right? Like Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah.
So like they step in and they become like they're like the dads, the Uncle Jesse and Uncle Joey of Full House for him, right? Okay. You know what I mean? Right? It's like this two weird dude dynamic that just swooped in and like converted him to vegetarianism.
Yeah, I think Well, I mean, I don't think bugs are considered.
It's vegetarian in comparison to what he's a lion.
That's my thing. The weirdness of the dynamic was that this predator is being led around by potential prey. That's like a kid getting lost at a carnival and
Yeah.
a turkey leg just hopping off the fucking roaster and be like, "Hey, follow me!" and the kid being like, "All right, let's go, turkey leg."
I mean, and now he's dumpster diving underneath tree limbs and eating grub, eating bugs.
It's his hobby. It's his hobby.
It's a hobby. Yeah.
It's a hobby. It's a hobby.
He's a prince. He's just doing it for the fun.
So, what do you think the dynamic is between Pumbaa and Timon? I mean, is it kind of one of those
A
like
little weird.
it's a little weird, but at the same time, it was the parental integration that he needed, the temporary substitution to his dad.
Maybe.
There was no mother figure.
Those his foster parents. Is that what you're trying to say?
parents.
Yeah, maybe his foster parents for a while,
Okay.
but he kind of outgrew them.
Yeah.
Gabe, what do you think?
So the Lion King made that little tiger a little bastard, just pretty much.
Well, he was a lion. That's why it's called the Lion King.
Right, but
Yeah.
yeah,
There's
but
no tigers.
Like he didn't have no dad no more, so he's like a bastard.
It was.
Yeah.
So Disney made him a bastard.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's like
pretty much.
What a bunch of dicks,
yeah.
This
They
is
should
supposed-
call it Dixney.
right?
Because they have sex. I mean, never mind SFX. Sorry. Yeah, that's essentially he was an orphan.
Okay, well,
And the bad part about it is his uncle made him feel bad. His uncle made him think that he did it.
That's a
Yeah.
fucked up movie.
let me let
The
me
bad
let me
part
throw a
wasn't that the
little
uncle
wrench in here.
killed the father. The bad part was that he made him feel bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an awful Christmas party dynamic.
I want to throw if Timon and Pumbaa was like the parents after the main parents. What would you say like to flip the script here? What would you say the three hyenas were?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we forgot.
The Shinzi it's a Azazi and it's
And Whoopi.
Kamari. Yeah, but yeah. It was,
yeah.
But that was their names. That was their actual like character
Gotcha.
names. But like the three,
They were like
the minions.
They're like the foot. They're like the foot soldiers.
Yeah.
They're just like the disposable, like.
Comic relief,
Fucking
yet
idiots.
still, but still, I'm gonna impose some type of danger.
Yeah,
and
they're scars
ominous-
like cronies.
Yeah, the residual growth on your ass.
I see him as like the Three Stooges. They're just a little bit violent.
That's probably what we should have just said right there. Next time, just feel free to stop us from wasting time. No, it's actually no, it is true. I mean,
It's a good assessment.
and the thing about it is, they actually got back at Scar at the end because they were taking advantage of him, made Phil stupid. But it's like, you know what? We're not stupid, even though we kind of fell for you, Scar, and followed your lead. And they got back at him.
They're like, there's more of us than there is of you, Scar.
yeah.
Now we're gonna eat you, and not in the way you want to be eaten.
I bet you every single animal was so relieved when Scar came in because like they all got to leave and pack up and left, and they're like, "Damn, did y'all get the email? Simba's back." But we gotta go back now. We gotta go back and move because they all left. It was like
Yeah.
a famine. Like there was no food.
Yeah, it was
they all
destroyed.
like they
Everything
just
was
got
gone.
into their second month lease where they were at, and now they all gotta come back to Pride Rock.
They're all
again.
They're all dumpster diving. They're all...
Scar moves in, and they're like, there goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, we're out of this place. Keep Section 8 like that.
So what was any lessons you took away from the movie? What would you say?
That you need to take an Ativan or some Paxil next time you watch the real life one coming around.
Yeah, I'd say the lesson I learned is don't trust your uncle.
Yeah. Envious, jealous uncles now.
Gabe?
I really got to pee.
I think that's
Okay.
like you. I think that's
So what did you take for the movie?
I liked it.
All right. Got Gabe's approval. He kept his attention for longer than 3.5 fucking
He's all about
seconds.
Master Childs, you know.
He is a man of many words. He's a...
And even fewer thoughts.
I still got it on VHS. I really.
Well,
do.
I think what we need to do is movie review the real life one after it comes out.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, we can revisit
We can
it.
review that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But until then, we need you to like, comment, and share.
Yes, if you haven't gone to our Facebook page, go ahead and hop on over there. There's lots of funny things like memes and videos and audio clips of us talking shit to each other.
Head wounds of Gabe.
Oh.
Which, by the way, it's almost completely gone. I don't
Yeah.
even see it anymore.
It still bothers me.
It's
Your
still
head still
brown.
bothers
There's
me.
still a scar there.
No,
Yeah.
you're just of Hispanic descent.
Your head is brown because of your pigment.
True.
That's what God made you. All right.
Sorry.
So, yeah, don't forget to comment, like, or share.
Have a good night. Thank you all for tuning in.
Appreciate you.
Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.